Howdy, folks. Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Ozone Skyblock Reborn server and hanging out here at a new little farm. Yes, this is a place where I can get fish, but more importantly, I can get squids to appear and get ink, because this is the only way that I know how to do it. Now, if we take a quick look, it's a little bit lower, and I kind of like looking at the underside of my bases. But I want to make them actual islands because that would make me much happier. But this little doodad here, I'm below my base, my original house, and I've got a water stream here that I capped off with some of these gates, and then we've got a tesseract, which frankly was not. Why does it have that much osmium in it? I'm gonna have to fix that. It is a very nice way of moving stuff around and not all that expensive. In fact, if we take a look at this, obsidian, some mana diamonds, and then the Ender Overseer. That's cheap enough. I can make all of those. You make a pair of them, and now you've got wireless power and item transport. I mainly wanted it for items, and so I just went in here. I created a new item thing called ink, activated it. See if click here, it's active, it's private, so nobody else can get it. And then I made a little platform below here. So let's head up, and I'll sleep real quick, because you know, it's been a while since I've actually slept, and phantoms are a thing, so I don't want to cause problems. Anyway, the you can see right here, there's the column of water, and I should be far enough away. Yep, there's a fish right there. I don't really care that much about the fish falling, but the squids definitely, because I want to have some good amount of ink. And so I'm going to break a thing here. Let's grab a bucket. And if I reach right down into there, let's move you. And there. So now I can disable it because I don't need more. I'm good to go at this point. Let's run out of here. Yep. So that's disabled. But if I need more, I can just easily drop another bucket on there, and that'll take care of that. And I'll show you why I'm done. And because less than a day, and I got this much. I've got plenty of ink sacks. Pretty much don't care about the rest. Unless I get something like a cat somewhere, then I definitely want to tame it and then breed it and put cats around my base to stop phantoms, because I keep AFKing and I have to remind myself, AFK under shelter. Otherwise they'll knock you off again. Anyway, let's drop that there. So I've done a few things here. Oh yeah, I pulled out and took this sieve and made an oak compressed sieve. Well, the mesh is the same. Well, if you look at it, it's got efficiency 4 and fortune 3 on it. And I was curious to see how that would work. And it's faster. It would work much better if I had all 9 of these compressed, but they don't all have fortune 3 on them. So I need to enchant all those until they do. Although the one behind here has fortune 3 on it and efficiency, so I really don't need to do it manually. Only if there's something like a big batch of dust, because I was really low on redstone. Right now, I've got 252 blocks. I was down to like 10, and I need a lot more redstone. So I did a lot of dust, and took a lot of cobble, because I've got free cobble here, like 2 massive inventories, took it to my other building and started those grinding down into gravel, then into sand, and then into dust. It takes a little bit of time, but I'm not in a rush. Now, I did do a few things. Let's get rid of the tesseract. I did jump into Immersive Engineering a little bit. In fact, if I come over here, yes, ash bricks. One of the things, because I put the fire on the mob grinder back there, I'm getting some ash from the mobs. And I wonder if it's destroying drops or just one of those extra things that's happening. Anyway, if you cook the ash, you get these ash bricks. And if you look at the recipe for them, you can make the blast brick from them, and you can make the kiln brick and also the coke brick from them instead of using clay, the cooked clay bricks. And I was going, I'm sure a free resource that I don't have to worry about, clay that I have a harder time getting. So I said, sure, I will go ahead and make those. So I've got my little aloe kiln tucked over here. Here's my coke oven in the ground and my crude blast furnace. And I've actually got some steel processing along, which is nice. I'm not using it for right now, but I am processing that along. Stick that back in there. All right, so there's that, and I do kind of like the way that the skyline is all broken up. There's no very flat lines. There's no big boxes going on. It's just broken up and with trees and leaves, and I like it. I like it a lot. I do want to put some bottoms onto these islands because they're very flat and I don't necessarily want to see the stuff hiding underneath. I want them to be hidden. So for that, I need flight. And for one of those options, let's go take a look at Angel Ring. There's several things. This Angel Ring here, ooh, that's not nether stars. I've got the skulls. I just haven't killed any. Everything else is easily enough to get. Blaze rod, I'll have to do something to get that. Oh yeah, that's the netherrack, and I've got plenty of netherrack. I can do that. Diamond ring, what's in? Oh, I need to get an elytra. I have no elytra. Okay, so that means I've got to get to the end. So that's an issue. This ring here will take my XP, which is not a great idea. Instead, I could sit there and convert this into these powered rings. And this one will hold FE. That's 3 million. And this one, I don't believe there's a recipe afterwards. Yeah, there's not a recipe afterwards. So if you're okay with count yeah, that's 3 million FE. That's not a bad one if you've got these items. Angel Ring and just upgrade it to netherite. Or you can start and doing a different tech crawl and start with the lead ring, and then the hardened, and then the reinforced, and then the resonant. And if you've got the resonant, now you, instead of having 3 million, you've got 16 million RF, which is a lot more flying time. How much? I have no idea. Do I want this? Yes, I do. But am I going to do that right now? No, because I haven't killed the wither yet. So instead, I'm going to take a look here at the iron jetpack. Now, made the coke oven. That was easy. Made the blast brick. That was easy. I did need to make this once I got the creosote. I made some treated wood so I could make the engineer's workbench. And that was necessary for the leather straps, because this little doohickey there, the electronic component, I needed this specific engineer's blueprint and those items, and none of them were hard. That's Electrum, so not all that hard. So I worked on those, and over here, if I have mathed this correctly, which is always a real problem, but we'll see. If I have guesstimated the requirements, this is the one component for the belt. You can ignore the silicon. I just printed lots of that. Not printed. I took the Certus dust from way over there that I'm doing absolutely nothing with, and I went ahead and converted that into silicon. So you go in the center, and then you go top, bottom, and then the leather goes left, right. There's the belt. Cool. So if we look at the recipe for the wood jetpack, it's these things, and there's the belt in the center. Upgrading to copper, which is the next one, I just upgrade the jetpack in the center instead of the belt, and bonking the mic, which hopefully didn't hear it, but we'll find out later in edit. If I did, I'll just edit it out and you'll never notice. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's go into this and grab the first bunch of stuff I need here. All right, let's see. Here's the wood jetpack, and I need to make the wood thruster, and I need to make the wood energy cell. And for that, I need to make basic coils. I need to make 11 of these. And there's those. And let's go back to this. And I was here, and I was in the wood basic cell. And so now I can make 5 of these. I am really hoping I'm doing it right. All right, so now, oh wait, I made the 5 of those. So now I can make 2 of these, right? And then come down into the wood capacitor, and there's the wood capacitor. And I think I am good to go. Let's click. There is my wood jetpack. Now, looking at it, it holds 20K FE. Not a whole lot. Looking at the shift, vertical speed, acceleration, this is really slow. Let's find out. I made an extra one of these spirited ender cells, and I should be able to just shift click this right into... I can't. No. Okay, let's find the other power cell. I think the Ender one might have an option in it. Let's find out. All right, did I leave you over here? I did leave you over here, and you are empty. Oh, let's put you down real quick. No, you don't have a charging slot. Well, poopy. Now I have to figure out what I can make that will allow me to charge these things. I kind of sort of remember, at least in the earlier versions of Ender IO, that it had the option to charge. But this is the basic, so maybe it's the more advanced ones that do. Now I need to figure out what to do. All right, okay. My one take wonder here is no longer happening. All right, I got to figure out what else to do. Okay, one minor setback, skillfully edited out of the video, and I've decided to go with power for a way of charging up my stuff, and I can charge it wirelessly, which is a nice thing. And I checked my stuff, and I made a few things, and I said, yes, I could do this right now. So the thing I need to make is this, the player transmitter. And since I can, I'm going all the way up to spirited level. But let's bump down to the first. I need to make this player aerial pearl, which is this beastie. Not a problem. And then you need to right click that on a husk or a zombie. Well, I just went to my mob farm and I said, hey, let me turn off the fans, and then toggled the lights on and off really quick. And then when that was done, I found a zombie and I said, aha, you come to me. And he came close to me and I said, aha, and he became my friend. And what happened? Oh, here it is. Okay, that's the, yes, that's the hardened. That's the next one I want. And we hit U on this, and this will give me the blazing. And I put the mouse where I want it to work. All right, this will give me the Naiad. Yep, and that's the diamond. And then we'll go to the spirited, which is the emerald. And sadly, I can't go beyond that, which would be really, great if I could. So I've got my cell here, and if I plate that on that, I can still access the cell underneath, which is cool. And this is charging up. Oh wow, this can hold a full 400 million. Well, I'm just sucking my battery down completely. So I made a binding card, and if we are on that, this is just those 2 bits, and this is what makes this mine. So let's put that on my bar. Right click it. Oh, it went green. That's now me. And if I shift click that in, it's now, oh, boom, 20K RFE done. It died right in there. Well, this means I've effectively doubled my power storage. This actually looks like, yeah, it looks like it's just going to suck in the power. How much is left over here? 0. But you can see I'm making 120, and as soon as it's done, it will start filling up that. And until then, I can't use any of my other machines, which is okay. So let's come out here and try out this wood level jetpack. Take that off. Like my steel chest plate and my refined obsidian leggings, they were spoils from my mob farm, and I repaired them up. And okay, so engine is off. If I turn the hovel on and K, no, L, that's what I turned it to. So the engine's on, and I'm going to take the hover off. Yeah, it's not a very fast, and you can see it does not keep me in the air at all. Let's turn the hover back on, and the hover doesn't keep me up, but the hover's better because it means when I land without taking damage. And, oh, yep, it is igniting as I go down those a little bit. So that's nice and all that, but I can do better. And I'm very curious to see how much better that can be. So let's come over to here, and let's grab the stuff for the iron backpack. Or you can go away, you go away, go away, and you go away. All right, so the iron, I need to make this, which means I need to make the advanced coils. Oh, I've got to be actually in my crafter to do this. It certainly helps. All right, so let's make the advanced coils, and I need to make 11 of these. And there's all 11 of those, nice. And then I need to make 5 of these energy cells. 3, 4, 5, because that's exactly how much stuff I've got for them. And now I can make 2 of these thrusters. 1, 2. And I think, oh no, I've got to make the iron capacitor. And then I just need the 4 iron left. Yep. Oh, I need to make copper first. What happened to my copper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I completely overlooked copper. I just jumped from wood to iron. Well, that means I don't have the alloy or the redstone alloy for it, and I need to make another furnace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I prepared for 5. Well, I'll edit that out, and you'll never notice. All right, let's do the copper level 1, which totally had prepared beforehand. And yes, totally. Not a mistake whatsoever. Wait, guys. Let's make these, and we'll make 11 of those. And then we'll make 5 of these. And then we'll make 2 of these copper thrusters. I clicked you. There you go. Copper thrusters. And now I can make the one body part, the capacitor. I keep forgetting capacitor, but you know, it's there. And now we'll make the copper guy. There's the copper guy, and boom, charged. Just that fast. Let's put him on. And he's a little bit faster and better, and it's Blue Moon, so I'm lucky. Whoop. Oh. Because the engine's on. Go a little bit faster. Still hovering is not really good for that, but okay. Let's turn the hover off, engine off. So not quite what we need still. I think diamond is when I can get the good hovering that I'm really expecting. Oh, let's make the iron one, because hey, I've got all the stuff right here for iron. Oh, take that off. Stop that. Take that off. Clear that. Clear. Put the iron in. First the crafting table. Now we can do the iron. And iron. Zing. Charged. Now if we put that on. Alright. Hover an engine. Let's see how... Ooh. Much faster. That's way too fast. Definitely something that I would trim, because I believe you can change the acceleration level. That is way too fast. You can crash servers going that fast with that. But let's hover, and the drifting down is much slower. So that's not bad, but we can do better than that. And I think the gold is next. Yep. Let's make it a gold. All right. There it is. So if we hit this, that, these, make 11 of those, and then click that again, click this, we'll make 5 of these. Once I decoded this, oh, stop that, and I figured out what all I needed, I said, oh, this is so much easier to get, because I kept going back and forth. Oh, then I need more of these. I need more of those. Oh, it was a pain. But now let's upgrade this to gold level. Charge. Stop all those random button clicks. There we go. So now with this, that's ludicrous fast, but hover up. Much, much slower. I could live with this, but not happily. Building, stuff underneath. It would not make me too happy. But I think diamond is where I'm going to be very happy. But I'm going to go to emerald anyway, because I've got the bits. I can do that. So let's use this. I want to make you and you, 11 of you. And then you. I could prep this more, except a lot of these things, they need all the extra work. I was going, oh well. However, getting everything prepared perfectly as I did makes it much, much easier to run through all of these craft. And it does keep the power on there, which is very nice. All right. Now this one, I think, is the first time. Yeah, see, that's just ludicrously. Nope, that's just crazy. Although this is a really good hover. All right, so that I could live with. But let's see if we look at fuel usage, that's fairly fast. Vertical speed, horizontal speed. Yeah, I like going up and down fast, but the horizontal speed is 19 is way too much. That definitely needs to be changed, and you shouldn't sprint with these things. Right into the side of the wall. Let's grab the emerald. And at one point, I was down to 15 iron ingots. Fortunately, I had crushed a whole bunch, and I had like 1,300 of those chunks, which I turned into ores, which I then gave to my macerator, and it's in the process of chewing them up. So I'm not that worried at this point. But for a split second, I was going, "Oh crap! I don't have anything." Oh, let's go into the crafting first. There we go. So, oh, wait, nope. I want to hit U for use, not R for the recipe. Let's make 11 of these. And then let's make 5 of you. And then we're going to make 2 of the thrusters. And then, nope. Then the capacitor. All right, now we can craft this bad boy up. And armor, what's the armor level on this? 4, which, this is 8 armor, so it's not nearly as good as what I have had, but I can fly with it, and that makes me very happy. So let's go wander out here. Whoosh. That's just silly fast, super fast, and I need to tone that down some, just because you as you go flying out and you start loading new chunks, that's one of the hardest things that the server can do. It's just ludicrously fast. So that's a problem. And I will fix that, because you can literally crash a server that way if you're not careful. Anyway, I got flight. It makes me very happy. And as long as I'm here in the overworld, it'll just automatically get charged up from my battery, which is empty. So I need to make sure that I charge up or spend some AFK time so that my measly 120 power generation will catch up and fuel things up. And then I can start making actual islands, bottoms on my islands that I've been doing. I like that idea. I like it a lot. Anyway, this is Big Grok the DuckFarmer here, geeking out over flight on the FTOG Ozone Skyblock Reborn server, and you can join too. And thanks for watching. Bye.